Hi everybody, this is Lady T with your Cancer 2025 outlook. I apologize, but I did this whole entire reading not understanding that I didn't hit the record button until I finished, and I was like, wait a minute, why is my screen not showing what it's supposed to show? And then, of course, it was because I didn't turn on the record. So I am not redoing this reading. I'm going to keep what I originally put out because it was quite a bit, and we're going to go with it. So let's talk about what we have for your beginning messages. Before we get started, thank you for all of your support in 2024. I hope that your holidays were full of love, peace, joy, and reasons for the season. And I do hope that you continue to support the channel in 2025. All right, Cancer, let's get into it. So we're starting off here with the Sacred Light Oracle. The first message out the box is 34, Universal Merkaba. Now 34 is a 7, which is very, very spiritual number. It says you're going to be working towards some kind of sacred purpose that you're supposed to be fulfilling. And you're going to need to go within because it says you have the answers. So that means you need to go within to discover those answers. And you could also be experiencing some very lucid dreaming. So just be prepared for that in 2025. I know with all the astrological alignments that happened this week, this is being recorded on the 29th of January. So I'm telling you that I know the energy is out there. I felt it coming for the last few days. So take care of yourself and let's move on. Now we've got past life here, which is a 24, which is a 6, which is all about coming into balance. And it says a cultural experience, it is behind you regression. So don't regress into anything from the past. Take the lessons and the wisdom from that and move forward. And it could be, based on family, and cultural things that are in your family. So just keep that in mind as you head into 2025. Next, we have divine creation with the 12, which is all about collaboration between you and spirit here. And it's acceptance. This is about acceptance of yourself, acceptance of others. This is about personal commitments. And then also happiness in those decisions and in those collaborations. Next, we have Crystal Kingdom, which is a number 10, which is a 1. So this is a brand new beginning where we're going to take things slower. We're going to work smarter, not harder. We're going to maybe look at our materialism and also clear up any psychic debris. You see a lot of amethyst here. So you could need to use some amethyst crystals in 2025. We also have Soul Family, which is another 28, which is a 10, another 1. So one which could be pretty significant for you. We've got Happy Reunions, support order, support and order from chaos. So your soul tribe could be coming in to assist you with this. It could be you're coming into relationships of very like-minded people. You see things quite the same, and it's very refreshing to you because it brings about a sense of order from the chaos that's going on in 2025 around you. We also have energy medicine, which is a 14, which is 5. So it's all about change in some kind of way. It could be regarding your sensuality. So this could be one of your chakras that comes back into alignment. You've got devotion here, which is about maybe some kind of practice. Maybe energy healing is a part of your gifts. But you've got celestial fertility here, a lot of red and orange on the card too, speaking of creativity and fire energy. And celestial fertility is something coming to birth or coming into fruition, and then causing a deep rest, because after you give birth, you're usually tired. Next, we have a cathedral of light, another number 5. So fives could be significant for you in 2025. We've got stubborn attitudes, whether this is yours or others around you. We've got extending the olive branch. So there could be some mending of relationships that occurs in 2025, regardless of the stubborn attitudes that may be in the way of that happening. And then we've got artistry, again, another creative pursuit of some sort as we move into 2025. Now, we also have the Violet Fire, which is a lot of purple on this. So a lot of spiritual assistance. I'm getting crown chakra, throat chakra on this as well. We've got a lot of transmutation, so a lot of purging energy, releasing what no longer serves. We've got detoxification. So again, another confirmation message. We've got psychic vision. So again, a lot of crown chakra, third eye chakra energy here, where you could be having some psychic visions. Maybe you've had them before, maybe you discounted them, kind of thing. But I think you're going to not discount them this time. But be careful of constant distraction in 2025 too, because that sort of causes you to discount the things that you are getting intuitively. So make sure that you are being aware of any distractions, especially something that is always happening. We have some others that came out. We have Angelic Realms, another number one. So ones are pretty significant for you in 2025, along with fives. And then we have Angelic Realms. Again, that's the assistance I was talking about. This is a team effort. Remember, I said on the card before, a few cards back actually, that there's going to be some collaboration between you and spirit. So this is clarity of that confirmation. You've got charity. This is about service, okay, and giving, receiving kind of energy. And then we have patience. So there's something that's going to require your patience to also get to that point. Next, we have Sacred Space with the 26. This is an 8. Again, eights could be significant for you. We've got positive outcome, clarity, lucky attraction, removing obstacles. So you're going to clear away any of those things that are really, really wreaking havoc in your life, and work through all of those in 2025. Now, what the timeline is in 2025, I can't answer that. This is just an overview, but just keeping that in mind. We've got Lord Melchizedek, number 22, a master number here. So there could be something you need to make a decision about, because the first thing on here is indecision. So there could be something you need to go within on to make a decision about. Ego-based actions. We have materialism on the other card. So really, really trying to stay out of the ego would be good for you in 2025, because there's some changes coming that are necessary. Now, we're going to move into the Oracle of the Seven Energies and get your messages. Next, the first one we had come out, which I thought was really, really neat, because you had distractions, constant distractions up here. And this is smoke and mirrors. Number 42, 6 in the reverse. Either you don't see the smoke and mirrors, or you are beyond the smoke and mirrors, or you're going to get beyond them, because this did come out in the challenge up here. Now, smoke and mirrors to me is, excuse the French, bullshit. You know, it's either the lies you tell yourself, the lies other people tell you, the things that people do to distract you, the things you do to distract you, all that kind of energy. And that's in the reverse, because you're going to move beyond that. Next, we have also Spirit of Gratitude in reverse with the 43, which is 7. A lot of spiritual energy on this card. You really need to step into an attitude of gratitude in 2025. If you have not done so, you need to make the steps, put the steps in place to do that. We've got 3 here with the time machine. So this could be where you are collaborating with your spiritual team to go to a new timeline, to have a brand new beginning in some kind of way. This could also be closing out cycles. This could also be looking at things from the past, a review even. Next, we have number 16, which is a 7. So a lot of 7s here too for you. A lot of purple on the card as well. And this is talking about the royal you. So this is the authentic you, where you're sovereign in your own life. This is you stepping into your power. This is you walking in the beautiful spiritualness of you. We have 27 next, which is 9, which is a grand symphony. This is where spirit is assisting you as you go through this journey, right? But there's a grand symphony because they've orchestrated this. Okay, this is all about divine timing and divine orchestration. And then the last one we have here is 48, which is 12, which is 3. Burst of magic, a lot of green in the background, a lot of pink. So there could be love, heart chakra energy here, but something releasing you, because I see this and I don't see it coming down, I see it going up. So that tells me there's that releasing energy that's going to create the foundation for this magic to come in. Now we're going to talk about the lessons, because you had quite a few lessons for 2025, a lot in the challenge. And so you're going to be working through a lot in 2025, Cancer. So really be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and really, really focus on you is what I'm getting. The first one out the gate was pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So again, a lot of ego-based energy here. So you're really going to be focusing on that. Now, it's okay to have pride in yourself. There's nothing wrong with that, but you don't want anything to be out of balance. You don't want to be working from ego, and you don't want to be overly materialistic either. It's okay to want abundance, but don't focus solely on that, because you need to be focusing on your purpose. Next in the challenge, we have trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Remember, I said you've probably had visions before, but you've probably discounted them. So this is your intuition trying to assist you. So start paying attention to your intuition, especially in 2025. Also, in the challenge, we have love. I could commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So, coming from spiritual eyes, spiritual love in 2025 is your recommendation, and walking in love for yourself and everyone else. Next, we have happiness. Also in the challenge, a lot of green on here, a lot of blue too. It says, I am aware that being happy means I am on the right path. So when you feel happy, that's telling you that you're doing the right things, you're going in the right direction, that kind of thing. So using your feelings maybe as a gauge to move forward with. Next, we have failure in the challenge. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. And so that's having a different perspective about failure and understanding that failures only happen for us to learn. They're not for us to beat ourselves up and all that kind of stuff. We're supposed to take the wisdom from the lesson and leave all the rest behind. Easier said than done, though. Next, we have abundance in the challenge position. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So, stepping into your abundance and understanding that you can manifest it, you just need to maybe perhaps clear out some other energy first. Next, we have loneliness. I know that I am never alone. So this is having a deeper connection with spirit and your spiritual team, as well as your soul tribe, so that you understand that you're not in this alone, that you have support all around you, even when you don't see it. Next, we have purpose in the challenge. I know what I'm here to do. So you could be trying to figure out what your purpose is in 2025. Next, we have forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So again, healing, anything that's blocking that flow, because love actually is the one of the highest vibrations, right? And that also helps us manifest, because we're in a state of love, we're in a state of receiving, we're in a state of happiness. There's a lot of feelings that are tied to love, and you really want to love yourself first, always, but also allow love too. Now we have peace next to that. And I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. That's that detoxifying we talked about up here. The purge energy I talked about as well. Next, we have regret. I know that I cannot change the past. So the thing about the past is it's done, it's over. All you can do is learn from it and move forward. Again, easier said than done. We put ourselves through a lot of emotions. We're human. So we have regret when things, when we find out that, maybe we didn't act in the highest level of integrity. We didn't act the right way, in whatever the situation was. But you're really learning that holding on to the past can be really, really detrimental for you trying to move forward. Next, we have growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So, again, as you expand, you're going to be able to address some of these other pieces that we've talked about. Now, in the upright, we have health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So, this is about eating healthier. This is about drinking more water and taking care of yourself physically, so that the vessel that you are maintaining the spirit in is healthy. Next, we have balance. It says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into the world and I do so without judgment. So, no longer worrying about judging things or people, yourself, or situations, but just staying in balance, not going too far either way. Next, we have adversity. This is the difficulties and struggles in life. and learning how to be resilient and strong. It says, I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. And unfortunately, that's true. It's not fun, but it is true. Next, we have indecision. We've already talked about that because you had a card up here about indecision. It says, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. So, again, another reminder to pay attention to your intuition. It's not going to lead you astray. We've got envy next. It says, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So, usually envy comes out because we feel like we lack something. Another term could be jealousy as well, because someone has something we want and we think we can't get it. That's usually where those emotions come in. So this is about stepping out of the enviousness of others and learning that everyone has challenges. Everyone goes through things. And so just because you may not know what they went through or see what they're going through doesn't mean they didn't. And then we have worry. This is one of the biggest lessons that I think everybody has to learn, which is I am learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. So really, really trying to hone in yourself, and before you even go there, kind of thing, right? Really, really understanding, what, me sitting here, going round and round in my mind, stressing myself out or anything like that is just not going to help the situation. It's going to make me feel worse. And then on top of it, it's going to impact my health. Next, we have success in the challenge position. We had abundance. So it says, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. So again, success is really all about love, because when you have love, usually everything else that you really need is already added, and some of the things that you want. So let's go ahead and move into the next deck, which is the Ascending Life Oracle. The first one we have here, again, challenge position, abundance. So we've talked about abundance, we've talked about success, we've talked about putting your crown back on, all that kind of stuff, the royal you. A lot of pink, a lot of purple in this card. It says your arrival to abundance, financial blessings, rewards for your efforts, money flows easily into your life. So again, there's going to be some changes that are going to come about that are going to align you to this. But you're not there yet. You got a lot of lessons in 2025. Okay, so you're going to probably see some wins here and there, kind of thing. But the major success and all that may not come until you've done some of this work. Okay, we've got anger. It says you feel you've been wronged, arguments, disagreements, temper, egos clash, pent up anger. So, really getting to the root of this anger is going to be real important. What are you angry about? We had worry, we had regret, we had envy, but we didn't have anger in these cards here. So, there's something that you're going to need to go within to find out what is making you angry here, and to deal with that, because it's usually some underlying situation that maybe we pushed down, we didn't speak up on, or something like that. Someone hurt us, whatever the case may be. But really getting to the root of that is going to be important. Here we have dice. It says take time to take risks, getting out of your comfort zone, leap into the unknown, adventure awaits. So again, a lot of purple, a lot of pink on here, a lot of spirituality on these cards. So you want to make sure that you are tapping into your spiritual team here, and getting the direction you need. Going within and meditation, trusting your intuition again. We've got answers. Here we go. And that's why you want to go within, because you're going to get the answers you need, because they're going to be the key to your elevation, but also to the doors that are currently closed. It says mystery reaches its resolution, having answers clarity. Problems will be resolved, closure from the past. So again, as you move through 2025, you're going to be focused on releasing some things, which is going to help you further ascend and move forward. We've got dreams here. We talked about lucid dreamings up there. So we've got vivid dreaming, dream messages, reaching for your dreams. Your dreams are calling to you, the power of imagination. So again, it's important for you to pay attention to your dreams in 2025. They could be giving you some insights and some clues and some information that you need. But also make sure you're writing them down as soon as you wake up. Because a lot of times, if you don't do that, then you're going to probably forget a portion of it, and something about it may have been very important for you to write down. So keep a notebook by your bed and pay attention to your dreams. Write those things down. Next, we have dating. So again, we've got some romance trying to kick in for some of you. We've got being open to love, seeing somebody specific, going on more dates, feeling good and flirting. So really nice, fun energy there as well. Next, we have soulmates. So here we are. We could be running into a soulmate. We could be currently with a soulmate, that kind of energy. It says harmonious partnerships, a powerful love, soul family groups, a bond that helps you grow. Next, we have evil eye. So make sure you're protecting your energy, cleanse your space, air things out as well. It says you are protected to cleanse and protect your energy. Jealous people nearby, careful who you trust. So again, don't be telling your business to everybody because you can't trust everybody. So pay attention to your relationships. And maybe that envy card, maybe may not have been your energy. It could have been someone around you as well. So we have online. It says being active on social media, strong social media presence, influencer, emails, online dating, online business. Now, something about the online I do need to say, because I know when I first pulled your cards, I felt this, and it's coming back, that you want to be careful, that you have balance with online presentation. And so, what I mean by that is you don't want to be so dependent on online. You want to be able to have quiet moments in your life. You want to be able to get on social media and do whatever you do online. But you want to have balance there. You don't want to be overly dependent on one or the other. You want balance. Now we're going to move into the Maruka X deck, and I normally use this for money block readings. But something, Spirit was like, hey, pull this deck out. So I followed the lead. We have necessary lessons in the challenge position. So you have been going through some tests here in order for you to grow. It says, in order to grow and evolve, you must unveil important lessons. Embrace challenges. Only through experiences can you achieve higher states of consciousness and understanding, including learning through obstacles and challenges. Trust it will all make sense in the end. So you've been going through a lot, and you may still continue to go through some things because you've got a lot of lessons you're working through in 2025. So you're going to continue to have some challenges here and there, and you're going to need to build up your resilience and your strength to keep going. But remember that there is reward in the end. Next, we have winging it. So, what this talks about is, you can only go so far without having expertise in something. So, it says here, you can only get so far without a shred of strategy or planning. So, you're really going to need to sit down and plan out some things. Whatever you're wanting to do in some kind of way, you need to put a plan with goals to it. It says, plan your success. Do as much as you can to prepare and have backup plans and strategies to recover and keep going when things go wrong as you reach the top. So as you go up that ladder of success, make sure that you have Plan B because things are continually changing these days, and so you always want to have a backup plan, and that includes financially as well. We've got imaginary blocks. So this is about you perhaps thinking that there's blocks when there aren't. So it says the fears of being blocked or having many obstacles to face are imaginary. Decide what's real. So this is about stepping into reality and getting a firm handle on what's going on. It says it's time to think of the obstacles that you most fear or the stagnant aspects of your current situation and ask if they are real or imaginary. You might be surprised that none of it really exists. So again, this could be your ego playing tricks on you, telling you that you have blocks going on and you really don't. Because your ego is all about protecting you, but unfortunately, your ego, the more you try to step away from your ego, the more your ego kicks in, and it's very, very savvy on the tricks it plays on you. So as you are growing and ascending, these tricks the ego plays get much, much more intricate and just really, really savvy. I can't think of the other word that's coming to my mind. It's not coming out my mouth. So then we have beating a dead horse. It says don't know when to walk away when something is clearly not working. So there's something about you sticking around when you know deep down inside, if you were really, really to really own what you feel and your intuition has been telling you that something's, not working. So it says try something new. If you have exhausted everything within your power to make something work and it still doesn't, it's time to move on. Look for the takeaways from this lesson that will improve your chances of success. So there's something about you moving away from something that's not working, but taking the wisdom from the lesson so that you can apply it to something else. Next, we have divine timing. So again, nothing is going to happen before it's meant to. You have some alignment you need to be working on in 2025. And so again, when things are aligned properly and spirit knows you're ready for whatever, that's when it'll come in. It says no blocks exist, just the timeline of your success is not only up to you. Because you got to remember we had the Grand Symphony. Now, remember, there's other players in the situation, whatever they are. There's other circumstances and different things that have to be aligned. So it's not just you. So it's everything behind the scenes. It says, though things, let go and trust. Though things may be slow or frustrating and not make sense, divine timing assures you that the universe is placing people, things, lessons, and more into your life only when you're ready. So, yeah, you've got to be in alignment to it. Next, we have blocked heart chakra, and I knew I felt that up here. So it says, especially with love coming out in reverse or in the challenge. So it says, may experience emotional issues like anger, lack of trust, jealousy, and fear. Unblock the fourth chakra. To heal your heart chakra, it may be time to do some shadow work or any other heart healing practice to help you feel courageous enough to open your heart to others once again. So there's been some hurt here or perceived hurt, okay? Because we had imaginary blocks there. So are you perceiving that someone hurt you when they really didn't? Or what is going on? It's just a question that I'm tossing out to you. Again, take what resonates and leave the rest. We've got bad investments. Again, it says not investing in the right things, people, or bad money management. It says invest wisely. Invest wisely. Your energy, your time, and money are limited and valuable resources. How you choose to invest it will have profound effects on your life, both personally and professionally. So again, make sure you're investing all of your resources the right way. And if you don't learn about that, if you don't know something, again, there's so much information out there. So make sure you're doing your due diligence, coming up with that plan, setting those goals to address this. Next, we have fear of missing out. Often wishing that you were somewhere other than where you are right now. So this is about staying in the now. It says stop wishing, do it. You haven't missed that boat just because you see others racing around in their boats. What matters right now is how you're going to move forward. And remember, it's never too late. That's where maybe the envy came in, because you're watching other people and you're wanting to be where they are, but yet you're not taking the actions to be where they are. Maybe that's because of fear or some other limiting belief. Next, we have accessibly giving. It says not standing in your value and receiving what you are truly worth. Help yourself first. There's nothing wrong with being helpful. The problem comes when you overgive at the expense of your own personal and professional well-being. It's time to give yourself permission to say no. So strong boundaries here when it comes to giving. Next, we have planetary positions. It says there are adverse planetary positions that are affecting your success. Do a good deed. So this helps sort of balance it out, right? It said it is your free will that can diffuse the worst of the planetary combinations or trigger good results by using them to your advantage. One way is by doing good deeds to activate positive energies. So when you do good things, it counteracts the negative energies from the planetary alignments going on. And Lord, there's a lot of them going on right now. Next, we have abusing power. It says using this as a means of manipulation, power, some selfish personal benefit. Got a lot of ego energy in this reading, so you could have fire in your chart somewhere too, because that's something that fire signs struggle with, is the balance of the ego. It says find your real power. Be aware of your feelings of power. If you remain aware of this feeling and its circumstances, you will not be entrapped by myths that power is money, fame, social class, or some fancy title. So again, really making sure that you're walking in integrity and not abusing power in any kind of way. Now we're going to go ahead and move into some of your other cards. I'm going to try to move these out the way so I can get to your romance messages. So here we have quite a few cards that came out. Only a couple in the upright. So let's talk about it. We've got falling fast. So maybe with a soulmate or this dating situation that you have in 2025, someone's going to come along and pretty much sweep you off your feet. So you're going to fall fast. But it says love happens quickly, but don't lose yourself in the process. So this is about staying in your power. And it's okay to love someone, but don't lose who you are in the process. Next, we have gifts, also in the upright. Love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. So, one of the gifts that you will know if a person is right for you is that you understand each other and that you allow each other to be who you are in the relationship. Strongest kind of relationship you can have, actually, besides the one you have with spirit. We have dressing up, so maybe a party or some kind of fancy event, right? It says an opportunity to dress up and party, fun times ahead. So good things coming in as far as having a good time. Next, we have secrets. Something is hidden from you. Someone isn't being truthful. So there's something that somebody could be not necessarily being truthful about in 2025 when it comes to some kind of romance love situation. And again, there's more than one of you here. So again, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. We've got star here. It says your hope and optimism are powerful love magnets for you right now. So, your hope and how you are, your natural energy are magnets for love right now. So beautiful energy there. We have individuality. So this is about you not losing yourselves in relationships and maintaining your individuality, which helps you maintain your authenticity to be who you are. It says be wary of possessive partners, maintain your individuality. Next, we have romance in the challenge. Romantic surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. So again, open up your heart and really enjoy yourself. Allow yourself to be loved and to love. This is boundaries. We talked about boundaries here. It says love may challenge your boundaries, protect them. So again, if you've got somebody coming in who's basically disregarding your boundaries, you need to reinforce your boundaries because everybody has a right to their own boundaries. And so love should not override those boundaries. It will try, but you need to stand your ground when it comes to your boundaries, even in love. So we've got toxicity. It says toxic relationships can drain your energy and self worth. Be aware. So for some of you, toxic relationships are around you. You could get into some in 2025. So again, pay attention to your intuition and just trust your gut on that. We've got window, which is love opportunities coming in for you. It says a new adventure in love is coming. Get ready. So that's nice for some of you. And then we also have twin flame in challenge here. We had soulmate over here. We got twin flame over here. Trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards them. So again, there could be a twin flame here who's calling you in 2025. Now we're going to move into the Angels of Abundance Oracle messages for you. And the first one, we talked about envy over here. And remember, I mentioned jealousy. And here it is. This is showing up again. So a confirmation message here. It says jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If you can have it, so can they. So this is about turning around that envy, jealousy, and looking at it with the right kind of eyes so that you understand that you can have what anybody else has. There's no need for jealousy or envy. It only brings your energy down and it manifests in other ways, so you really want to be careful with that. We've got pay yourself first. It says make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you have savings to invest in your present and your future. So again, pay yourself first. Put some savings aside for that rainy day that we talked about over here, being prepared. We have obstacles and blocks are lifted. It says all your good work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. So again, that attitude of gratitude that was over here in the reverse, we're going to up here in the reverse. We're turning that around. We are walking in gratitude. You need to continue to do that. But also, there was something I was going to say. Yeah. So even the imaginary blocks, confirmation that those are no longer there. So you've still got some work to do, and you're just being affirmed that you're going to get through it and you're going to be successful. Next, we have exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. The key to manifesting quickly is to have very high energy levels, and the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so that you will look forward to exercising and it becomes its own reward. So again, using exercise not only to raise your vibration, but also to have some fun. Okay, because we've had fun come out a few times. It says no more complaining. So again, we got to watch what we're talking about here, because we're giving it power. The more we talk about it, the more we are giving it power. It says complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. So, again, no more complaining, turning things around, and even how you say what you say, kind of thing. We've got attracting, not chasing. This is the alignment I talked about. You're not chasing anything anymore. It's coming to you because you're in a different vibration. Anything or anyone you chase will run the other way because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending love, gratitude, and welcome energy. So, again, opening your heart up, trusting the universe that whatever comes to you is going to be for your highest good, that kind of thing. We've got clearing debts. Your self care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. Next, we have do the work. It says it's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you're being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. Next, we have conscious consumer. You have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply and you purchase only that which you need. Next, we have declutter. So this is mind, this is physical declutter, detoxification of your body, all of that. It says you'll feel better and more focused if you'll take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others. That's that charity who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. Next, we have take a divinely guided chance. Again, that's the risk card we saw earlier. All positive changes, successful ventures involve a degree of risk. And as you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories, as you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. And the last one here is detox your friendships. Yeah, we talked about that. Potentially somebody around you could be envious, but you got some stuff going on with that too. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. Okay, now we're going to move into, I'm going to move these last cards because these are your last messages. But we've got your letting go messages. So we're going to go ahead and pick those up. I'm not going to put them in any particular order. I'm just going to go through them. I'm going to try to keep them in the order, but hey, it is what it is. First one we have, pay close attention to your patterns and let go of those that are merely reactions to life. So one thing you might want to focus on is why are you reacting a certain way, and what is the long-term effect of that reaction, because it could be very impulsive behavior is what I'm getting. Next, we have let go of yesterday, as what you do right now is more important. So again, letting go of the past and focusing on the now. No regret, right? We talked about that up here. Let go of all aversions, meet every challenge, and flow with life. So again, even if you don't like it, you're going to have to learn how to flow, because you resisting and stuff like that, it only prolongs the situation. It delays things. You are willing and able and won't give in or stop hoping. Enjoy your journey to love. So real beautiful energy there. Keep hope alive. That was then, this is now. Let go of last year, last week, and yesterday, and live in the moment. So again, talking about living in the now. Let go of any negativity and walk tall. Decorate yourself with grace and make it your reality. So again, letting go of all negativity, rising to the occasion, walking into the royal you, your sovereignty, taking your power back. Reach, stretch, breathe, believe. What can you let go of to feel maximum joy? Yeah, so because a lot of this is weighing you down, and so you're feeling very heavy right now, Cancer. It says, overcome the desire to tame your wildness, teach your mind to follow your heart. So, there's natural passion about you and natural love in your heart, but you're being asked to not tame that side of you, because when you try to be less than what you are, it's like the mask we all wear, right? We always dim our own light, kind of thing. Other people do it too, but we do it too. It says, your mind is a recorder. Let go of all the negative, unkind replays and replace them with elevated sounds. So again, affirmations that are really uplifting, that make you feel good just for you when you say them. So if they don't make you feel anything, then that's not the right affirmation for you. The true affirmations should, help you to feel better. And so they need to be heartfelt affirmations too. We've got, if you have a problem, you have an opportunity. So let go of all blame. So no more blaming yourself, seeing things differently, getting that new perspective, that higher perspective of all the opportunities that you have. They're challenging, don't get me wrong, but they are still opportunities. Let go of the old tale and write your own adventure story. Again, this is all about letting go. So remember, I told you a lot of purge energy up here. Let go of all limitations. You are creating a goddess through living your life. Who is she? So this is where you get to say, how it goes from now on, how you are, and how you respond to life from now on. You get to decide. Meditate to dispel all fears and become a beautiful, enchantingly magnetic person. So releasing stress and all these other things through your meditation practices. It's really going to be helpful for you. Excuse me. You got a problem with your throat chakra, because before I did this reading, I didn't have a problem with my throat. You will climb that mountain, and then the next, which will bring great joy. So, yes, you're going to have some obstacles, but you're going to get over them. You're going to go through them, however you do it. And then the last one is, a river of love flows through you when you let go. So, releasing the past, releasing negative things, anything that holds you back, letting go. And let's get to your last messages. These are from the daily guidance from your angels. The first one is, see only love. Again, looking at things differently. Look past these seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings, and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. So when you change your perspective and you look at things through the eyes of love, that's when everything's going to change. We have listen. Quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desire's manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen. Get away from those distractions. Put down that social media. Get some balance in your life. Put that meditation practice into play. And even if you don't meditate, quiet your mind. Just sit there and really do some breathing. I mean, I do guided meditations because they help me the most. They help me to get out of my head. So I would just suggest those for you to start off with, at least. Next, we have create a project. We talked about that up here. It says, your soul longs to express itself in creative ways. We're guiding you to infuse artistry and creativity into your life. Creative expression makes you feel alive and excited and reignites passion towards your life. Joy. Joy is the highest energy of all. It is the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. Reward yourself. That's that card. Another message of pay yourself first. You've been given a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in meaningful ways. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level. Heart chakra. Love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It is safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart, as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. So you are protected in love. So, basically get out there. Love the person you're with if you're with someone. A welcome love if you're not. so that you align to the right person for you. Have confidence. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and faith. And the last one, what do you desire? You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. So, really nice energy for you in 2025. But again, you've got to allow it and you've got to align to it. I really hope that this helps you, Cancer. Much love and light, Lady T.